Here is one of the most powerful traffic methods you will ever hear. And listen, thank you for all your lovely feedback and comments on the previous video. This is part 2, so we're going to build upon a lesson that we learned a couple of days ago. I'm going to link to the video there so you can access it too if you missed part 1. So what it's all about, we're going to create high impact news reports that are going to be deeply, highly relevant to your niche. And then we're going to use these news articles to attract lots of traffic. Listen, when I put this into effect once, the BBC actually picked up what I uncovered and used that as headline news right across the UK. I'm going to show you how I did it. So it all starts with something called the Freedom of Information Act. So this sounds complicated, but basically it's a legal obligation that public bodies have to answer your questions. So what we're going to do is approach public bodies, ask them questions that will be of interest to our industry. They're going to answer those questions. We're going to uncover new information that has not been made public before. We're going to publish it as a news article, and then boom, we're going to get lots and lots of traffic, not only from niche relevant sites and industry relevant news sites, but we should also get a lot of influencer traffic as well. And even the mainstream media might take notice. Use a website called whatdotheyknow.com. So it says get answers from the government and public sector. I've used this site to do a lot of Information Act requests, and quite a few have been successful. I've uncovered brand new information that I believe would be of relevance to my industry, published that as an article, told other websites, high traffic websites, about my discovery, and boom, there you go, get traffic that way too. Now, I'm not sure if there's a US version of this. I've never had to explore that, try that. I've only used the UK one and I've had really good results. So this is how the website works. So you have an option to make a request, browse requests, view authorities, can't speak today, read blog. But if we go to browse, these are the most recent requests that have been made. So people, members of the public, have submitted questions to public bodies. So this one, Durham Constabulary investigation into former South Yorkshire police officer. So if we click on that, here we can see it says it's been successful. So if we click on that, we're going to get a response from the public body here. So we can download it or view as HTML. We can go through the most recent Freedom of Information Act requests, see if there's anything relevant, or we can search. So we can put in a few keywords. So maybe we if I'm interested in marketing, I could choose that, just type in marketing or advertising, that kind of thing, and uncover information from public bodies relating to that keyword. So advertising, let's see what we get back. Okay, and this one, budget setting, that's been successful. And here we can see that it was successful on the 4th of November 2019, which is actually the day I'm shooting this video. So you're going to get this a couple of days later. You probably receive this on the 6th of November, but today is the 4th. So this is a very, very brand new Freedom of Information Act request that is successful. So it's got data there that we can use. So we also have partially successful, so it's got some of the information that's been requested, and occasionally you're going to see information not held. So that hasn't been a successful Freedom of Information Act request. So there you're going to uncover loads of data, brand new data about your niche that you can take, package into a breaking news article, and then submit that article to other sites, ask them to link to you as the source, as the breaking news source, and approach podcasters, YouTubers, influencers, bloggers, industry news sites, journalists. Take this information to them. You will be credited with breaking the story, even if you haven't made the request yourself. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, so that's how to use existing Freedom of Information Act requests. So I really can't speak today. But what if you have a very particular question that you want the answer to? You know, sites and people in your industry want to know, but it's not covered here. Well, here you go to click make a request, type in the name of the public body, and it says here by law they have to respond. So that's a legal obligation on their part. So it says the Ministry of Defence. I've actually contacted the Ministry of Defence before, and they were very helpful. So here we have Ministry of Defence Police, different sections there. I'm not really sure what all these are, but let's say we want to go with, let's say, the British Army. So if we want to ask the Army something, we can view all requests there, or we can click that button, make a request to this authority. Click that, make a summary, a good headline of what you're asking, and then make your request there, and then preview your public request. It is really simple. You might have to add a bit of additional information like your name and your address, that kind of thing. But making these requests are very easy. They uncover enormous amounts of information and data that you can use to create breaking news articles and have lots of traffic sent to you very, very quickly. So this is a really powerful strategy, but it's not the only one. I actually have the mother of all traffic strategies, and I want to give that to you for free. When you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic, grab it, won't cost you a penny. And if you found this useful, if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel too, hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update from me. And I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days' time with a brand new background. We're going to change things up. So in the next video, it's going to look completely different, hopefully. See you soon.